certainly attainable.
Shah Ghazi, interestingly, has never opened the innings. The first time he's been sent with a purpose, distinct plan here by his team, the Rangpur Riders. As a matter of fact, Mazhar tells me he hasn't gone and batted above number 7 so far. Well, that's very interesting decision taken to bring in Shah Ghazi to open the account with Chris Gayle. And I'll tell you another little bit of information that Gautam has fed me. And to that, as we prepare for the first delivery. Just push it away and it's past the bowler and they scamper through for a single to open up things. Well, they're partnering, the two batsmen, Shah Ghazi and Chris Gayle, but at one point in time in a test match, Shah Ghazi's first ball was hit away by Chris Gayle. The very first ball in a test match for a 6. But I'm sure that's all forgotten and forgiven because they are mates now in the same team. It'll be Abujaya Chaudhary with the pack of wickets and his kitty that needs to get an early breakthrough. And of course, that bit of information also specifies that was the only time ever that the first ball in a test match was hit away for 6 runs. Thank you, Gautam Vimani, for that little gem of information as we settle down. And it's going to be Shah Ghazi. It's got to slip in the bowler, Abujaya Chaudhary, bowling from the Shah Simandan. Targeted well, maybe just a little bit of a drift down the leg side, allowing the batsman to close the face of the bat and help himself to a single.
Yeah, nicely tucked away, lots of space in front of square on the onside. Just the mid-on to the right-hander Shah Ghazi, and then a man back in front of square on the boundary. Need a good start.
Oh, there's going to be a wide. That's uncalled for. Just not having the control that we usually see Abujaya Chaudhary having.
Got to be careful because there's nobody back on the boundary on the offside, so any sense of a firm connection will be a boundary. Got to stay tight. Some of the Dhaka Dynamite. So 168 is what they'll need. Certainly attainable.
Shah Ghazi, interestingly, has never opened the innings. The first time he's been sent with a purpose, distinct plan here by his team, the Rangpur Riders. As a matter of fact, Mazhar tells me he hasn't gone and batted above number 7 so far. Well, that's very interesting decision taken to bring in Shah Ghazi to open the account with Chris Gayle. And I'll tell you another little bit of information that Gautam has fed me. And to that, as we prepare for the first delivery. Just push it away and it's past the bowler and they scamper through for a single to open up things. Well, they're partnering, the two batsmen, Shah Ghazi and Chris Gayle, but at one point in time in a test match, Shah Ghazi's first ball was hit away by Chris Gayle. The very first ball in a test match for a 6. But I'm sure that's all forgotten and forgiven because they are mates now in the same team. It'll be Abujaya Chaudhary with the pack of wickets.
Best of. So 168 is what they'll need. Certainly attainable.
Shah Ghazi, interestingly, has never opened the innings. The first.
আমি আমার কথা বলছি, আমাদের কথা বলছি।
মোবাইলে বিজয় ইতিহাস অ্যাপটি ডাউনলোড করুন আর স্ক্যান করে দেখুন 7টি নোটে আমাদের 7টি গৌরবের ইতিহাস। রবি।
বাচ্চাদের নাজুক ত্বকের জন্য তৈরি মেরিল বেবি লোশনে আছে এসেনশিয়াল ময়শ্চারাইজার, যা দেয় সম্পূর্ণ সুরক্ষা। 4 মানে দিনে অন্তত 4 বার মেরিল বেবি লোশন।
ওয়েদার কোট অ্যান্টিডট লং লাইফে আছে ন্যানো অ্যাডিটিভস, যা দেয়ালের মাইক্রোপোর্সকে পূরণ করে, ফলে আপনার বাড়ি থাকে ধুলো ময়লা থেকে সুরক্ষিত বছরের পর বছর।
ভ্যাকুয়াম ইভাপোরেশন পদ্ধতি।
Yonder Music, download the #1 music app now. Exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য. No money for music.
সিনেমা
সাথে রাখো সব সময় সেন্টার ফ্রেশ।
সিনেমা
সেন্টার ফ্রেশ, ম্যাজিক অফ ফ্রেশনেস।
Slip, bucket point, cover, and a mid long off on the offside. Down the leg side, swung it around, missed out big time on that. I thought stood up to be hit.
Yeah, I think it got to him a little bit later than he thought. You've got to make opportunities like that count.
There he goes this time. He's not going to miss out. One bounce into those sofas where the owners sit. Well, he would have enjoyed that.
Much better. There's nobody back at deep squares. 4 to hit that in the air. I certainly feel he missed out on the one before, but this time that he made amends.
But Mohammad Al has got to come back with a good delivery. He's bowled a couple of loose ones. Fortunate not to have been put away for one, but Chris Gale. Now that was also a little short, and this time behind square, he just waits for it, and then as it goes past him, he drags it. It's a sort of half inside part of the bat maybe, but bisects that gap between the two fielders. So they're racing along here.
Not good bowling from the captain, Mamdullah. He's got to get that ball pitched.
Keep going, Khulna, come on, boys!
Rangpur right.
It's going to be close. Oh, big appeal. No. Have to have a closer look at that. Did you get a bit of bat on that?
It's missed, and you can see that would have been bouncing over the stumps, so a good decision.
Of that man, Christopher Gale, really enjoyed that.
Well played, good shot. Slightly over pitch this time. He's been shorter on early. This time easily dispatched over the head for 6.
Well, a dot ball at last to finish on that over. 14 from it after 2. It's 24 without loss.
মালাই চাচারা জীবনটাই বৃথা।
আমারটাই লেবু গুনে গুনে 4 ফোঁটা, সাথে 1 চিমটি আদা কুচি।
চিনি দিবেন কিন্তু ঘুটবেন না, নিচে পড়ে থাকবে, ধীরে ধীরে গলবে।
আইসটি হবে 12 রকম মানুষের 13 রকম চাওয়া, আর এই জন্যই বাংলা লিংকের আমার অফার *888# এক্ষুনি ডায়াল করে আপনার পছন্দ মতো ইন্টারনেট আর টক টাইম অফার বেছে নিন। আর এখন ডায়াল করলেই 500 MB ইন্টারনেট এবং 500 SMS ফ্রি। বাংলা লিংক।
Congratulations.
ওর কাপড় আমার কাপড়ের চেয়ে উজ্জ্বল হলো কি করে?
কারণ সাধারণ ডিটারজেন্ট কাপড়ে পাউডারের স্তর ফেলে এবং কাপড়কে করে ফ্যাকাশে। নতুন রিন সম্পূর্ণ ভিন্ন, কাপড়ে দেয় নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বলতা। নতুন রিন, থাকুন উজ্জ্বল সব সময়।
ভ্যাকুয়াম ইভাপোরেশন পদ্ধতিতে পরিশোধিত মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যাতে কোনো ক্ষতিকারক কেমিক্যাল থাকে না।
নে, তুইও নে।
Good delivery first up. Sure, Ghazi hasn't really performed to the requirements. I think he was sent up with an express purpose. But it's that big man who is going great guns.
This was the LBW shout earlier. Just having a look in Ultra Edge to see if there was just a little bit of glove, which there wasn't. So that's a really good decision.
Got him out. That's the wicket the wanted. Shah Ghazi was not very comfortable in the middle. Was just trying to throw his bat at everything. And Jofra Archer, with his pace of 138 k's, beats the bat and hits timber.
That's well bowled, full and straight. He struggled for the few balls that he was there, Shoagazi. The experiment to try and get him to score quickly at the top of the order hasn't worked. Just the one run for him, and the first wicket falls on 24.
ইন্টারনেট আজ আলোকিত করছে সারা বাংলাদেশের অগণিত সম্ভাবনাকে। আলোর এই সীমানা ছাড়ানো জার্নিতে প্রতিটি মানুষের সাথে আছে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক, গ্রামীণ ফোন।
ভালো খেলা খেলতে সুস্থ থাকতে হয়, জীবাণুদের আউট করতে আছে লাইফ বয়। লাল 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 লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে দিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয়। খেলার মাঠে আমাদের হবেই হবে জয়। লাল 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 লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে দিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়।
টং টং। শোন, চাচার মতো এয়ারটেল টংও জানে তোর কি দরকার।
এখন স্টার 999 হ্যাশ ডায়াল করে এয়ারটেল টং থেকে।
That's way down the leg side. It's going to be signaled to wide.
I'll be disappointed with that. There was an LBW shout in the last over. Chris Scale struck in line, but bouncing over the stumps clearly. It was a good decision from the umpire. He had to think whether he got bat or glove on that as well.
Oh, that's very tentative little push from Brendan McCullum. Not very comfortable. Look at the expression in his face. Surprised with that.
Yeah, a bit of extra bounce, which we've seen since we've come back for this last leg here in Dhaka. Ball's been coming off the wicket a little bit slower. When I was out there earlier, it certainly looked like there's a little bit of moisture under the surface, so you would expect that.
Down the wicket, gives him the chance, smashes him straight to the fielder. Goodness, what a good catch that was. Brilliant stuff. That was hit really hard, and the huge wicket of Brendan McCullum goes.
What a brilliant catch. These are the catches that change matches. Ariful Haq back on the offside boundary, well struck. And when it came off the willow, we thought certain boundary. What a good catch. It went quickly, it was low, and what a fantastic catch. Excitement for the bowler, Jofra Archer, and why not? They've got a really important wicket. Brendan McCullum gone for naught, 25 for 2.
খোঁজ নাম্বার দেয় আসল মোবিল অয়েলের নিশ্চয়তা। মোবিল, চালু থাক আপনার উন্নতির যাত্রা।
আমার সৌরভ, আমার পরিচয়, লাক্স।
নতুন কুরকুরে আমেরিকান স্টাইল ক্রিম এন্ড অনিয়ন, চিজ, ক্রিম আর অনিয়নের এমনই কম্বিনেশন যা দারুণ স্বাদে সবাই হয় আপন।
তাহলে সোমবার
আমার ভাগ্নির জন্য রোববারই হয়ে যাবে।
কুরকুরে খাও, ফ্যামিলি বানাও।
ভ্যাকুয়াম ইভাপোরেশন পদ্ধতিতে পরিশোধিত মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যাতে কোনো ক্ষতিকারক কেমিক্যাল থাকে না।
নে, তুইও নে।
মোল্লা সুপার সল্ট, যে লবণে মাথা খোলে।
Mohammad Mithun comes in at a position of strife for his team. Just lost the big wicket of Brendan McCullum. And look at the shot attempted. Brendan just moving away, trying to charge him, but he's just found the lone fielder in the deep. What a fantastically well-judged catch that was by Ariful Haq. Excellent. Well, that will be signal bullet. No, just touch and go there with the height.
Will be one for the over. I thought that was wide personally from here. Some instructions being barked out by the coach, Tom Moody. Change of bat for Mohammad Mithun.
Was that the main reason for it, or was it the instructions coming?
I think it was the instructions. Well picked up there, Shamim.
Well, he's just come in, didn't need to change his bat. Let's see what he can do with the new one anyway. He's just got a bit of bat to that, but this is some protection in the deep. A single. What a wonderful over. 2 wickets from it. 3 overs done. 26 for 2.
মালাই চাচারা জীবনটাই বৃথা।
আমারটাই লেবু গুনে গুনে 4 ফোঁটা, সাথে 1 চিমটি আদা কুচি।
চিনি দিবেন কিন্তু ঘুটবেন না, নিচে পড়ে থাকবে, ধীরে ধীরে গলবে।
আইসটি হবে। 12 রকম মানুষের 13 রকম চাওয়া, আর এই জন্যই বাংলা লিংকের আমার অফার। *888# এক্ষুনি ডায়াল করে আপনার পছন্দ মতো ইন্টারনেট আর টক টাইম অফার বেছে নিন। আর এখন ডায়াল করলেই 500 MB ইন্টারনেট এবং 500 SMS ফ্রি। বাংলা লিংক।
বাইরের দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
এমন ঝড়ের গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন। এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট। ফাস্ট কফার এয়ারটেল।
5 now.
We've got Michael Klinger mic'd up. Mike, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Got ya.
Yeah. 73 for 3 after 10 overs. It looked like you were struggling to get to 150 at one stage, but a wonderful fight back from Carlos Brathwaite in particular at the end. You think you got enough?
Yeah, definitely. We thought probably at the halfway mark, Pascal was probably 140, 145. So obviously a fantastic finish. They gave us a bit of pace to work with. Catch it. Yeah, they gave us a bit of pace to work with at the end, and the boys batted really well. So certainly slightly difficult wicket, a little bit different to I suppose what I get back home at the Wacker anyway. So but it's good fun, good experience.
A good start for them, 27 for 2. They've just lost another wicket, but the first couple of overs, lots of runs on the board. You guys must have been panicking to a certain extent. Good to get that wicket of McCullum.
Oh, definitely. Obviously, McCullum and Gale are superb 2020 players. So to get one of them out was huge, and if we can get Gale out, it puts us in a really strong position here.
Right, you just saw that ball rear up a little bit, Michael. What do you think of that when you're batting? You seem to be also a little nervy with that kind of delivery.
Yeah, I suppose since we've come back to Dhaka, it's been a bit like that, cross-seam balls and some balls where you roll your fingers over, the odd one just pops up. But I suppose as a batter, you just got to try and forget about that one and work on the next ball. So hopefully Chris maybe hasn't, and he'll have in his mind for this shot coming up. We'll see how we go.
Well, Chris Gale seems to be throwing his bat around. You'd like to see the back of him soon, wouldn't you?
Oh, obviously, when he's going, he's obviously one of the best in the world. So it's going to get harder and harder to bat on as the game goes on, as the ball gets older. So I think you'll probably see a lot of slower balls to him and take the pace off.
Right, thank you, Michael, for talking to us, and let you concentrate on the game.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
A little bit of byplay from the bowler without picking up the ball. He's just throwing down the stumps. Just ensuring that the Chris Gale doesn't go down the wicket. Just managed to pull back on the run rate. Initial burst from Chris Gale, and then the 2 wickets in the previous over. And just a single run, Tina, from this over. And it's up pitch, but it's well stopped. This is absolutely marvellous in the deep. Committed fielding shown here. And a single to finish off the 4th over. It's 28 for 2.
ইন্টারনেট আজ আলোকিত করছে সারা বাংলাদেশের অগণিত সম্ভাবনাকে। আলোর এই সীমানা ছাড়ানো জার্নিতে প্রতিটি মানুষের সাথে আছে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক, গ্রামীণ ফোন।
লাইফ বয় দিলে 5 সময়, জীবাণুদের ধুয়ে নিলে অসুখের নেই কোনো ভয়। লাইফ বয়
সাথে রাখো সব সময় সেন্টার ফ্রেশ
সিনেমা
সেন্টার ফ্রেশ ম্যাজিক অফ ফ্রেশনেস
তুমি দেখছি এক্সট্রা রোমান্টিক হয়ে গেছো
একটু এক্সট্রা
From the Khulna Titans. Animated captain and coach there. As Chris Gayle picks up a boundary, it was uppish slightly, just to the right of the fielder. Maybe just wide of him. Maybe we were being a little bit harsh from the comfort of the commentary box. Plenty of action just in the first few deliveries. Punched for six, Chris Gayle. What a shot, that's number 3. He gets to 33 of 16 balls. They might have lost those 2 wickets, but it was the 472nd six of this AKS BPL and one of the most nonchalant.
What a massive six that was, as easy as it can get. And Chris Gayle, the man for the moment, has been probably waiting for the whole BPL to unleash his repertoire of strokes.
And this time it's a contribution from Jofra Archer. What a magnificent first over he bowled. 2 for 2 after his first, and now he's already gone for 17 runs of the first 2 deliveries. Wow, how the game can change in a heartbeat.
Yes, and it's all happening there. We see Jofra Archer not really being able to maintain his cool, really, and a bonus for Rangpur Riders on that occasion.
Yep, no prizes for guessing which camp those fans are in. That's what he's done against Seam in the power play. No, that Chris Gayle likes it full. Yes, he's got out there as well, but he's got a strike rate of 266 if you pitch it up to him, and that last 6 was one in that particular zone.
Any bowler really would have